We are on the Lydgate Lane, Crosspool, with a tree that's 200 to 250 years old behind us. And it's a Sunday morning, wet Sunday morning, great turnout, 20-30 people already and more on their way down. And because of the school just behind us here, and the kids there at the school have adopted this tree over the last couple of years, it's been under threat. And so they're intended to come out on a Sunday and carry out this felling, and possibly one or two other local trees as well. But this is one of the genuine ancient huge trees. This is up with Vernon Oak and Chelsea Elm, I think. This is a real local landmark, and it's attracted a lot of attention. It's attracted attention from across the city, which has been great. And we're here. Sometimes we're on a standoff. Sometimes the Amy guys are on one side of the road, we're on the other, and sometimes you're standing around not knowing if they're coming at all. And this is one of those occasions. We just don't know what's going to happen at the moment, but as you can see, there's going to be plenty of peaceful opposition if it does.
When I was a little girl, I used to walk up to the school on there with my mummy, and I'd hold her hand, and I'd walk along the castle wall, and we'd walk past all the trees, and it was so magical. It was like a little fairy woods. It was really, really nice. Yeah, I've got fond memories of doing that.
On a Sunday, unusual for it to be on a Sunday. We understood the council had said after Russell's Road, no kind of nighttime cutting down, no Sunday cutting down, that kind of thing. So it's odd that they've done a road closure on a Sunday. Good group of people here, quite a large crowd have turned up on a Sunday to kind of say this tree doesn't need to be felled. It's a pretty old historic tree. The estimates of it being somewhere in the region of 200, 250 years old. Potentially an old boundary tree that locals 200 years ago would have referred to as, you go up there past that tree, that kind of thing. And it needs a bit of care and maintenance. It's an old ash tree that was previously pollarded rather badly, and needs a bit of looking after, but loved by the local school. Used to have pictures all over it, and I'm sure it will again. And we think they may be cutting it down on a Sunday so that they don't upset the children in the school. The children will be very upset if the tree's felled on a Sunday.
Well, I'm just from down the road in Crooks, but I've come up here quite a lot. I know the area, and it's just so nice to see people from all over the city defending this tree. It's just it's bringing people together, and it's wonderful. That's all I need to say, really. Thanks.
Okay. So, and also, of course, this turnout is despite yesterday a couple of us receiving legal notification from Sheffield City Council, early morning bailiff knock at the door, to say they intend to go back to court and seek prison sentences against two of us, myself and Alison Teal, and that threat is out there, it's public, and we've shared it as well, and it doesn't seem to work. It doesn't seem to have worked in the past when people have been arrested or people have been taken to court, and again the numbers are holding up here today, and this is now going to be a very important week for the campaign, because the numbers of people that were out last week in Nether Edge and other parts of the city need to remain just as high or even higher this week in response to those threats, in response to an attempt to intimidate organisers of the campaign, but also ordinary people. I've been on the street this week. They've knocked on people's doors telling them that if they don't move their car, they're breaking the High Court injunction. It's completely untrue. The High Court injunction is very specific as to what a person unknown is and what their definition is, and you are not a person unknown unless you intend to enter the barriers. You cannot be under this High Court injunction just for parking your car on your street. So we're seeing intimidation, and I really hope and I genuinely believe that people will respond in the way that they have done for the last 2 years, and that every time one of us is threatened or worse, more people come forward and take their place.